Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. Well, if you watch my unboxing build and you watch my radio setup of the Baltic Bees L-39 from Banana Hobby, the FLYFANS brand, well now it's time for the Maiden. And something different with this one that sets us apart from my other two L-39s from FLYFANS is this one has...
Motor is on. Be careful.
A KM model Afterburner. All right. Time to do the maiden flight.
Starting the fun over.
I have the rates and everything's set just like the other two. The only other thing that sets this apart is this has a 7-channel Lemon RX in it with stabilizer instead of the Spectrum AR631. Well, I can go the other end. And I forgot, the wind's out of the west today, so. The only decal I don't like on the Baltic Bee is that front one underneath the fuse. It makes it look like a smiley face, but then again, I think the whole thing's supposed to look like a bee, so. Yeah, it does.
Starting the fun over.
All right. Did the range test at the house. Everything looks good, so let's take off. And as expected, does need a little bit of up elevator. Oh yeah, into the wind, it is climbing just a touch, but that's okay. Going away in the wind, it's not going down or anything, so she's trimmed out beautifully. Like I said, this is just the maiden, so not doing anything too crazy. Oh man, that's just a hair over half throttle there. All right, let's kick it up a notch. All right, this is full speed now. Into the wind now. Want to take it up now?
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Yeah, she's flying beautifully. Taking it up again. Ballistic roll rate. The bee's got some sting.
Retracts deployed.
All right.
Landing flaps.
Flaps and everything are down. Really shouldn't fly around with your flaps down like that all the time, but I just want to see having to hold just a touch of up elevator, but not too bad.
Cruise mode.
And,
Flaps
oh yeah, she's got thrust reverse. All right, now we're going to do that again. We're going to land again, but next time without the flaps, because I want to see how she lands without flaps. But she's trimmed out. Oh, a little too quick. All right, we're going to take off with takeoff flaps, because we didn't do that last time. Out, all right. Afterburner's telling me I'm dipping into my battery too much.
30 seconds.
All right. Now we're going to land it without flaps.
Braking. Prop secured. Safe
All right,
approach.
that's what I call a perfect maiden. Let's take her back to the bench and get your report. All right, as you can see, gear goes up and down pretty quick, so you don't have to really worry too much about your planning. If you watch my rates and radio setup, you see all my flaps. That elevator's got a 5%, I think, for takeoff, and then a, well, let me, you know what, I don't even remember now. Let's take a look and see what our settings are. Okay, yeah, it's got, for landing, it's got a 15% down, and then for takeoff, it's a 5% down with a 2-second deployment on there. The rates that I just flew in would have been my high rates, which 100% throws, 30% expo on the ailerons, elevator 100 with 30% expo, and rudder is 100% with 50% expo to assist with this little squirrely steering, a little more expo on the steering. So, all right, so very good Maiden. Those settings are the same settings I use on the other two L-39s. Prop is, I still had 15 seconds on a 3-minute and
Starting the fun over.
3-minute and 40-second timer. So what's that, about 3 minutes and 20 seconds we flew. Show you where the battery placement is. I got a 2.76S 40C China Hobby right there. All right, there's the KM model Afterburner where it plugs in at. XT60. Still got, okay, 34%, so that's a good storage rate. And yeah, there you go. Well, folks, that is a very much a successful maiden on the Baltic B L-39 from FLYFANS is the brand. Banana Hobbies where you get it. There'll be a link in the description of the video. And now the Afterburner, the KM model Afterburner, I'm going to give you some pictures that KM model sent me on how to use their afterburners in a 64 millimeter plane, because you can't attach the afterburner to the back of the motor because the back of the motor is spinning. But if you take some wires and you make a cross beam, and I'll show you the email that he sent me on how, or the information off the email on how to do that. But understand, if you do that, you're doing it at your own risk. I did this because I wanted to. That's not how the Afterburner is initially designed, but it is how you can do it, and I'll show you, I'll give you the email on how to do that. But it was successful in this one. Hopefully we'll be able to get another flight here when the sun goes down a little bit more, so we can really show off that Afterburner. All right, well, folks, thank you for watching. God bless y'all. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends, L-39s, and God is good. Bye-bye.